I'm standing under the rotunda of the US Capitol after a day of drama and history in Washington. I was in the chamber of the House of Representatives the moment that Donald Trump became the only US president ever to be impeached twice.
On this vote, the ayes are 232, the nays are 197. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
The moment came when Nancy Pelosi, the Democratic House Speaker, announced the result. 232 ayes for impeachment, 197 nays. When she brought her gavel down, there was actually silence in the chamber. There wasn't a spasm of applause or celebration, rather just mutterings between congressmen and some of them heading for the door. I suppose that's partly because the result was already baked in. The Democrats had a majority, and it was certain, even before the votes were cast, that impeachment was happening. But also, too, perhaps, it was an inversion of the reason the congressmen were there. Exactly a week before that vote, security officers had pulled guns and trained them on the door of that chamber as a mob of pro-Trump supporters stormed the Capitol. The debate itself had largely gone as predicted. Democrats panned the president as a real and present danger to America. Republicans were more split. A lot actually took to their feet and defended the president. They condemned the violence, but said impeachment would just divide the country further.
Yours will be a Pyrrhic victory, for instead of stopping the Trump train, his movement will grow stronger, for you will have made him a martyr.
There was a constant reminder of the vulnerability of the Capitol. Metal detectors had just been installed outside the House chamber, and at various points you could hear the pinging as members walked through and some item of metal got caught. When it did come to the actual vote, members rushed forward to grab green voting slips for aye to impeachment or red for nay, signed their names and submitted them. It took more than 20 minutes for the votes to be tallied. All of the congressmen's names were projected onto the wall above where reporters were sitting, in the balcony above. And congressmen stood and looked up as the ayes and nays rolled in. It was only when Nancy Pelosi spoke that the inevitable was confirmed. Mr. Trump was impeached again. It's now over to the Senate for a trial as to whether he will be convicted.